I'm not always accustomed to speak English here in Rome, but since my really great and old friend, although very young in other sense, my old friend Vuk Jeremic is so fluent in English, I have the pleasure to discuss with him and to see what we can report to you, and thank you for your attention. The visit of the Serbian Minister Jeremic is in the immediate aftermath of the discussion that the European Union Foreign Minister had at the Council of External Affairs in Brussels last Monday. And so we had the opportunity of exchanging views on where we stand on the question of the concession of the status of the candidate, status candidate member for Serbia. It is very important for us. It is a vision that the European Union has expressed a number of times at European councils, which will come up again, we hope, in the next meeting of ministers and finally at the European Council. This development is, of course, depending upon a number of negotiations and contacts which are going on between Belgrade and Pristina, but also between the two parties, between Kosovo and Serbia, with major European and not only European interlocutor. So Italy has a keen interest in seeing this issue completed, because we are strong believer in the enlargement of the European Union to the Western Balkans. We believe, and we said that time and again, that the Western Balkans belong to Europe. Is not technically is an enlargement, but politically, in terms of value, in terms of culture, Western Balkans have been for many, many centuries part of the European identity. So this is the background on which we are pursuing our discussion in Brussels, and also with the interested capitals. The other point that we discussed is bilateral cooperation. It's very intense. Our bilateral trade has increased by 17% in 2011, notwithstanding the general economic recession and difficulties. We have extremely important investment from Italian major companies in the country, and there are a possibility of developing infrastructural projects which are considered together. We are working to the next meetings, probably at the summit level, and further on also I believe that Minister Jeremic will give some indication about other regional initiatives to which Italy is particularly attached. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Giulio. It's a great pleasure to be back in Rome, and it was a really pleasant day for me here, and especially in the meeting with an old friend. And it is a particular pleasure to see him in this new post. Now we're finally colleagues after so many years of being friends. So I just want to totally subscribe to the remarks that the minister made. Indeed, we spoke about the future of the Balkans in the context of the European process. And here, Italy and Serbia see fully eye to eye, and I want to express once again my immense appreciation for the vocality of this Italian position when it comes to enlargement in the Western Balkans. Italy's been one of the staunchest allies of all of those who are willing to be a part of the European process. And for Serbia, it's been of an extreme significance, given the vicinity of Italy, given the exposure that Italy has in Serbia, economic and otherwise, and generally the history of the relations between our two countries. Once again, Italy is at the forefront of diplomatic efforts to go on in the European process when it comes to Serbia, and once again I want to express my profound appreciation for the stance of the Italian government. We will be working together in the days and weeks that are ahead of us, so that a consensus is forged between the member states of the European Union and on the next formal steps in the European process for Serbia. I believe it is possible. I believe that breakthroughs can be made. There is a space for maneuver. It's not limitless, but I believe it is possible if we try very hard. Serbia, on its behalf, is going to try very hard. When it comes to the bilateral issues, which took a significant part of our discussion as well, Italy is the most important economic partner that we have in the European Union, to my great satisfaction, is going to continue economic engagement and expand economic engagement with Serbia, even under the circumstances that are far from ideal in our part of the world. For us, it's critically important, and we today made a further step in the organizing of the summit of the two governments. And now I think that we're safe to say that this is going to take place this spring, in the month of March, and that the host of this grand event is going to be Belgrade. The last time when the government of Serbia came, it was here in Rome, and in the month of March this is going to be held in Belgrade, and we are really looking forward to host President Monti, President of the government, and the cabinet members, including my good old friend in Belgrade in March. We will maintain the pace of engaging and high-level meetings, and before the end of spring, there's going to be another occasion for a rendezvous between the two of us at the ministerial meeting of the Adriatic-Ionian Initiative, which is an important regional organization that in many ways Italy gave a birth to many years ago, and Serbia is this year in the position of the chairman to this organization. So the ministerial meeting will be held in Belgrade, and I very much hope that it will be possible for Minister Terzi to come and join others from the Adriatic-Ionian region in this ministerial event. There are very few issues that we can consider open between Italy and Serbia. Even there, we're working hard on making sure that they do not get in the way of all the other issues that are on our agenda. And when it comes to Italy, I think that there are too many countries in the world with whom Serbia has so many things on the agenda, like with Italy. I guess that's to do with history, geography, and the people who have been leading and who are now leading the Italian government. And once again, I want to say how grateful I am for that.